Alright, this is part 14. So we've moved away to get beam weapons now, because we had a little bit of a cutoff after we came back from the last mission.
Yep.
We're researching powered armor. We haven't really done any points of interest, but we sold off some corpses at the black market.
Started, Commander.
And we have our powered weapons now. We have our full repertoire, aside from the sharpshooter's repertoire. And, well, you guys can see, you don't have enough to upgrade all 4 classes as easily. But I'm able to be a little bit ahead of the curve by cutting off 1 class and cutting psionic troopers. But our supplies are stretched as thin as they get.
I have to hand it to them. What these recruits lack in experience, they make up for in grit.
That's damn sure.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry for the yawning, everybody. I'm just very, very tired. Okay, so yeah, we don't have anything else noteworthy. Nobody's injured. No missions have passed, and we just got our dark events to pop up. So we've got the hidden events here, but we are going for the major breakthrough. So we're going to start the guerrilla operations mission. And yeah, alright, let's get in here. So we got an Andromedons and lots of Vipers and stuff on this mission. We tried to, I tried to recraft some stuff, but we ended up getting some more Tracer rounds, Dragon rounds, so that works out well for us. So we're going to be using Tracer rounds and blue screen ammo in the Supreme late game once we get powered armor, because the rocket launchers aren't so worth it anymore. And for weapon upgrades, we had that stock. We sold it to the black market for the supplies to be able to get this without having to sell too many corpses. And that's the state of this mission is to destroy the alien relay. We're going to counter a major breakthrough the Avatar project and get over 100 intel. So this is quite literally one of the best missions you could possibly take on. And this is going greatly in our favor. So we're actually going to take a second to put down this character here, because we've been using him for a while. But I really, really want to get our combat specialist, Tinker, over here, up to Colonel, right along with the medic who's been riding in the mission with us. Take the Skulljack out so we can possibly Skulljack an enemy for some intel. Actually, no, we're not going to take the Skulljack out. We're going to take the Mimic Beacon, because we're not desperate for intel as of right now. When you take the Skulljack out and you start Skulljacking enemies, that's when you're trying to fish for an alien facility elite. And fishing for them mid-game or early game is really, really good. Doing it late game, if you fail to hack to Skulljack an enemy, your soldier will take 3 damage.
Yeah. It's not fun to have them fail a Skulljack.
No, it's not. But we've got Captain Tarek Fernandez, Ice Pick, over there ready to chip away at enemies indiscriminately. And, we're gonna do something special for Sergeant Johnson.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace ready to deploy.
We're gonna do it after this mission, if he deserves it. And Alister, I bet even you won't see it coming.
They're picking up a steady stream of communications coming from a hidden alien comm relay uploading.
See what coming? You faded out there.
I was saying, we're gonna
to disrupt the aliens' progress on their latest operation. So we're moving in to destroy the relay before they complete the transfer. Don't leave any hostiles standing.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna give something real special to Sergeant Johnson, and not even you are gonna see it coming.
Oh boy.
If he survives this mission.
If he dies, I'm making you restart.
Relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target.
When we meet the enemy, we will rip their skulls from their spine.
Did you hear what he just said?
We will rip the skulls from their spines. Just Mortal Kombat fatality.
Fucking Mortal Kombat bullshit.
No, Mortal Kombat bullshit is that fatality they gave us. Finally! Look at it, Alister. It's so majestic in nature. Living in its natural habitat. Ready to be ripped apart and finally studied by our XCOM soldiers.
Will do.
Alister?
I'm here.
I'm all over it.
You weren't blinking. Needed to make sure you were still alive.
Rolling out.
I'm sorry, I received an email from a potential employer so that I can at least have a job until this kicks off.
Copy that.
We're finally gonna get the opportunity, after being in the supreme late game and discovering plasma weapons, to finally look at one Advent turret. I fucking knew it! I knew that there would be a group of enemies right there.
Moving on target location.
Roger that.
I have no shot on that enemy, so I'm gonna move here.
Affirmative. Moving out.
And we're gonna give Tina Spencer, which is Tinker, this aid protocol. I'm gonna take the first shot from concealment here. These two characters have armor piercing, so
They're on top.
we should be able to just kill it in the most efficient possible number of turns.
Get before you get too close. Moving to Overwatch.
And I hope that next enemy group moves around. It's going to be very
All right,
unfortunate for us if they don't.
On Overwatch.
Come and take your medicine!
Alright, they didn't move. Well, it's time to say fuck you to them then, I guess.
So sometime tomorrow, I'm going to get a call from them for the job.
Alright, so this is the advantage of using the ability that I mentioned before.
So if I pass their phone interview, I get the job. If I don't, then I get a in-person interview, and if I pass that, the job's mine. If I don't, my hunt continues. Because right now we don't really have much of a viewer base for me to be able to do anything with donation-wise. That'll remove her cover and guarantee he'll be able to fire again.
3 times. If he had line of sight.
Oh my god!
Tired of waiting around.
He has line of sight until the cover is destroyed, and then for whatever reason does not.
You can't handle me.
And then I can just, like, slash something. Yeah.
You could if you had line of sight.
If I had line of sight.
But since you had to move in order to get line of sight on her, you lost it on that guy, which really doesn't make sense, because if you look at the angle, if he turned around, he would be able to shoot it.
It's because there's no cover to step out from.
There's no reason for him not to be able to attack that Andromedon.
There's no step out, Alister. That's the reason. I was thinking about removing the cover, but then I figured shredding the armor is the same amount of damage.
Well, on to plan B.
Assuming that there's no crits. In retrospect, though, I probably should have just destroyed his cover, but... Let me just make sure I'm not gonna get fucked by another pod if I approach him. Or at least try to. In retro, yeah, you know, I probably would have gotten way more damage off if I just blew out his cover.
Closing on target position now.
Oh, what is this? Huh. That could be nice. But we need to kill him.
We really do. Yes, it is.
What's over there?
Oh my god. It's the squeaky squealer. Squeaky squealer.
There we go.
Yeah.
That was
Big
risky,
deal.
and I could have approached that better if I just grenaded him. But he's gonna be forced to run straight at us now, and I'm hoping that Guardian triggers.
Yep, the organic part of him died. The mechanical part got back up to try and keep fighting. That's really, really weird. She shot through her partner and the fucking ceiling.
Come on, focus!
Why did he take the long way
Oh
around?
my god.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention he sprays acid everywhere as he runs around.
Yeah, it's because the acidic component is now exposed as opposed to being in a housing unit. He's technically at a lower elevation than you, but I bet Death from Above will not trigger even if you kill him with that guy.
You need the actual aim bonus.
Yes, I know. That's what I figured.
It's killing time.
She very nearly totally destroyed him with that.
If you say so.
Get off my roof.
Thousands to go.
Got it covered.
Got it covered.
Alright, so we're just gonna move forward now.
What is Central Command?
Take control of all robotic units for 1 turn, but there very well may be no more robotic units on the map, and also, that causes all pods to trigger, and it's only for 1 fucking turn.
I'll take a
So
look.
rather, you know what, I'm just gonna hack and do disorient for some information to tell me what enemies are left. Or wait a minute, I already got that from the Shadow Train. We already know ESC gain control of all robotic enemies for 1 turn.
Yeah.
And it's as soon as it's at the end of the turn, it wears off. So now all the enemy pods are fucking activated.
Which is annoying as hell.
Yeah, because now they're all gonna run around all over the goddamn place.
I've got access.
Andromedon, 2 heavy lancers, elite officer.
Elite officer, elite shield bearer.
Roger that.
Elite trooper, codex, and a sectoid.
Those sectoids are a fucking joke this late in the game.
They were a joke at any difficulty in the original game. At any point, unless you ran into sectoid commanders. Sectoid commanders were actually a problem, because they had the ability to mind control one of your soldiers. And it wasn't no mind span bullshit either. It didn't have no 5% chance. It just happened.
That was a 95%
Good
chance.
copy. Moving on targets.
Mind Shield reduced it down to 5% though.
Yeah, so Mind Shield basically made it
Overwatch.
practically harmless.
Overwatch.
Stay sharp, everyone.
Okay, so that's where they all are.
The alien transmission
We can actually
is still active and we're
kind of
running
make a
out of
confident
time.
move
Get to the
towards the
relay and
objective.
take it out. ASAP.
So I'm gonna do something here.
What's over there?
Oh, okay. Sectoid and a codex. I've never seen a pod like that before.
Well, there's also something else there.
No, it's just a sectoid and a codex. For this pod specifically.
What was that enemy with the 3-point health bar that I saw? Was that a civvy?
No. That was this thing to blow it up. The cover.
Oh.
Excuse me. I'm gonna use a rocket launcher here. We've got 3 turns, but I'm confident that we can destroy this from pretty far away. Oh, come on. That wasn't half your HP. That was a third. How far can I throw this? Not far enough. You're on sectoid duty then. Or rather, no, you have to kill this one on top
it
of the
clear?
building, don't you? Or, you know, maybe I can throw it far enough. Nah, she can't get both of them. I really should just take flashbangs for codexes on these missions, but I keep wanting to get so greedy and just flank them and shoot them. But in reality, or in actual practice, the enemy pods have gotten so dense now that I can't actually do that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, actually.
You might want to back up off your microphone a little bit, Alister.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's worth noting that one of the reasons why a lot of people don't like the formula to this game is how late game, when they start adding more pods and more pods and more pods onto missions, the way the game tries to balance that is it scrunches them together in order to try and force you to fight more enemies than you could conceivably do safely, or even something resembling safely. And it has a nasty tendency to force people to do it. In several instances, Troy literally had to stand still and just overwatch because there were just so many enemies in one given area patrolling in different parts, all because of these different instances, and it more or less forced him to stay in one place practically and make the enemy come to him. The problem is that if you go to the enemy, you die.
That's perfectly fine if that
Negative damage.
I know that there's a pod over there, and sometimes combat protocol will trigger an enemy pod. So I want to use it, but it's an ability that shouldn't trigger a pod. But combat protocol is like it's weird because it's like tied to, I don't know, the specialist's field of view or some shit in a really weird way. So sometimes an enemy an enemy pod that's within range would get triggered.
I'm going in.
If you say so.
What's over there?
Alright, let's get everybody all moved up and shit.
Okay, I'll go.
Let's get an idea of where the enemy pods
Tired
are
of
with the
waiting
scanning
around.
protocol, because we're really close to the objective.
Moving on target location.
Or, well, actually, you know, we already know where they all are. We'll just overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Because they're probably going to fucking walk into us.
I'm on it.
Overwatch. I'm on it. Transmission signal is fading. They've almost completed the transfer. This is your last chance to take out that relay.
I'm going in. We didn't bring enough ammo to kill all these things.
Alright.
The trajectory of the rocket is not aligning with where he needs to be shooting.
I just needed to... I had to disable my microphone for a second while I was calling.
Oh.
I want to get all three of these guys as cover.
That may not happen. The way they're moving was actually fairly canny for that.
This might work.
Definitely mop the floor with the cover for 2 of them. Shit, you're gonna actually have to hack that thing this turn.
Not if I use a chain shot.
Okay, I'll go.
And it's not a hack.
Decided.
It's a double pod
On the
activation.
ground.
Oh, shit.
Because they're both crunched next to the objective.
That's a massive issue. How the hell are you supposed to do this now? Oh.
Menace 1-5, we confirmed
Well,
destruction
fuck
of the
that
relay.
objective.
The Alister transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
One second. Alright. And now, how we beat this group of enemies is that we just eat a bunch of fucking damage, because there's nothing else that we can do.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Using aid protocols on your closest troops wouldn't help?
We have to move to cover. Like, I tried to get the enemies to come towards me and bait them out with Overwatch and whatever, blah, blah, blah. But in reality, it's just not gonna happen.
Damn it.
So I just need to kill the stun lancers first, because they're the most dangerous. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. The Andromedon is the most dangerous here, but I'm not gonna be able to kill him.
No, you won't.
And can I zoom in? There we go. Now I can see a bit better. Alright, so
Running and gunning.
we're gonna get rid of this stun lancer.
Good to go.
And you're dead.
Who's keeping score? This looks interesting. All an ass.
We shall haul ass for a second time now. I'm gonna go right here to make it difficult for the Andromedon to flank us with ease. Oh, he can still move way over here. Fuck, there's not a lot of good positions to really move. I suppose I could move over here. But then that Advent shield bearer can move behind cover, behind the wall. Oh, Jesus. And we need to use that Mimic Beacon on our other character. And our Grenadiers have no more moves left. So we've got just this shotgun and both of our other soldiers. And it's important that we get rid of the stun lancers, so I suppose moving, I don't know, maybe here? We need to get out enough attacks to prevent all of these enemies from doing anything. So I guess we'll just move here. Half cover, full cover, doesn't matter. They're gonna shoot at each character. If I move them into full cover, they're just gonna not spread out the damage as much. Oh, that's really unfortunate that we missed like that.
Missed the target.
Damn. This is just not going our way at all.
Well, I mean, that's
Got it.
late
Move
game
it.
missions for you. You've got to use your abilities. That's why major rangers have the ability called
so I got
untouchable.
one. Burning through ammo fast.
Because they will be shot, and they will be flanked. What I could have did, oh, now I know. What I could have did is gotten up here with Javier, and then killed a ridiculous number of them. I actually could have turned that around. You know what? I think I'm actually going to do it just to showcase Javier. I'm going to do it to showcase him. I'm going to stay in the
He
same
says,
pod
disguising the fact that he really doesn't want to eat all that damage.
No, we're still going to eat damage, but I actually wanted to showcase his ability. What? Oh, this is where we were. So I'm just gonna make the same exact moves as last time, and hopefully I get to make the same exact moves.
I guess that'll be okay. Objective located. I've got eyes on advent troops.
They're gonna move in the same position since we moved in the same one. Or not? Excuse me?
What?
Alright, well, whatever. I think it's because we activated one and then the other, and we just walked forward and activated both this time.
Menace 1-5, we confirmed destruction.
That's
of the relay.
possible.
The alien transmission is down.
Still,
Eliminate
whatever.
any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
So I'm just gonna
Follow
go
me,
here
Marine.
and just toss this grenade and open up a hole in the roof. Just to show you guys how absolutely and utterly ridiculous a high ground character can be. And I'm gonna show you just how cheap it can fucking be too. Right about here should do it. There we go. We've got a nice hole in the ceiling. I can't even see them from the high ground, from the ceiling. Son of a fucking bitch. I want to show off the death from above, and I thought I could run far enough to get a line of sight through the ceiling. But
That's
no.
bullshit.
Damn it. I need to show this.
You did show it earlier in the mission.
I did, but when it cascades to utter ridiculousness. Look at me save scumming like a professional. Forgetting the very position that I've been standing in.
Hypocrite! No. People just face palming for hours watching this.
Okay, I'll go. We've got the objective in sight. Advent troops
I
spotted.
thought it was going to open up a greater line of sight, but no, it didn't. I actually overestimated the...
Well, you didn't really blow up much of the rooftop, to be fair.
There you go. There we go. This blows up the rooftop nice and
This is
good.
for you.
Oh, shit.
You just fucked up.
No, I think we'll be okay. I've done it so many times. I should be playing my XCOM while I'm still asleep. But
Going in for the kill.
You wanted to do this all day today. This is your fault.
that's okay. This guy's gonna make up for everything. These are all 100% chances.
You can't handle me. I've
So
got
if this
something
guy
over
had
here.
an auto loader, it'd just be death after death after death.
That's two.
See that?
Did you see that?
You could milk one more kill out of him.
Two more.
Ooh.
You forgot about the
You want
slash,
some more?
Alister.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. I'm out.
Well, that's definitely not killing him.
No, it's not.
I'm gone. Got it.
He has a dodge chance, doesn't he? I don't like that.
Getting in close.
Yeah, I don't like
Hope
dodge
it's worth
chances,
it.
so I'm just gonna do this. And just shoot him in the face.
One down, thousands to go. Weapons burning ammo fast.
I'm just doing this to get this guy in the cover.
Hard target, minimal damage.
I remember when Angry Joe was playing through this game, and he's like, really, chat? We all fucking save scum, alright?
They do. Unless you play Iron Man, everyone tends to save scum.
Are we moving out? I'm making love, Marines!
And if this game's isometric tactical system was closer to Ghost Recon Shadow Wars system, in the sense that aim wasn't a factor, just how much damage you did was variable, this game would probably be both a lot more fair and, in some cases, a lot less.
Okay, I'll go.
Oh, we can't do combat protocol for the, machine. Well, that's fine.
Why? Oh, wait, yeah, he counts as organic right now. No, you can't.
No, I was talking about, you can use combat protocol.
Oh, you're talking about the actual fucking objective.
Yeah.
Closing on target position now.
I know we're gonna get acid bombed, but you can just call it a lapse for judgment. We'll just recover from it. because I forgot to use chain shot, but
Menace 1-5,
that's
we
okay.
confirmed destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down.
Three
Eliminate any
soldiers
remaining
gonna
hostiles
get
and move
wounded
to
from an
evac.
acid bomb, but I mean, it's the damage that I should have accepted in the first place to begin with.
They're trying to flank us.
Did she just die?
I don't know how. He took damage twice, apparently.
That was one of your more powerful characters, man.
Yeah, I know. I'll save scum it. Again.
This game and its weird ass bugs.
No, there was no bugs. It was just a lapse of judgment. And then me forgetting to fucking use chain shot.
Your appropriate goddamn countermeasures. Jesus, Troy, you're starting to make me feel less stupid when I play this game and forget about this crap.
Got eyes on an admin position.
Granted, this is also a very difficult pod to take. Like, had it not been for the fact that I would have used, like that death from above shit.
Yeah.
It would have been pretty fucked. But anyways, let's get this shit done again. There we go.
Menace 1-5, we confirmed destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
Alright, what the fuck? I flanked somebody? Oh, the officer. It sounded like he shouted, "They're eating all the cookies."
It reminds me of that Arnold Schwarzenegger ringtone. Put the cookie down! Now!
There we go, that's the one we're gonna shoot.
One motherfucker!
Woo! You see that? Got something.
Two motherfucker!
He shouts, "Woo, you see that?"
My ammo's running low. Who's keeping score?
3.
I'm out of firepower over here.
My magazine is empty.
Understood. Moving on.
You know, I'm
Oh,
tempted
shit.
to just use an Overwatch instead of actually doing something.
Set him up, knock him down. Moving out.
It doesn't matter though at this point because the enemies, we've killed enough of them to the point where they can't inflict enough damage to destroy a beacon. But this situation can be solved.
Burning through ammo fast.
What the fuck? A critical hit on this.
Went off the armor.
I guess that'll be okay.
No, please don't Overwatch. Not you.
You get some.
And then you throw the Mimic Beacon. This is the type of execution you would need to, like, avoid all of the damage from a full pod like this, or death in this instance. My characters are taking cover next to an explosive barrel that's on my right, but we can't move far enough to, like, not be near that and be able to still... Excuse me!
Missed! He missed the fucking mimic beacon! What the hell?
Yes, he did. What the fuck?
Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. What just happened back there? What the hell was that?
This is the type of shit I'm talking about, where the NPCs are getting crazy numbers of free moves and shit.
What the fuck? What just happened?
He moved, fired a shot, and then fucking scampered away. That's what happened.
You see that bullshit? Like, you can't make your characters do anything similar. The closest you get are various techniques that are a complete roll of the dice. The only unit that can get guaranteed additional actions and kills is any unit that ends up getting lucky enough to pick up the Advanced Warfare Center's Death from Above skill, or a sharpshooter with a late game weapon that has one. Or that has it. And the game, more or less, like, as Troy has been saying, the game expects you to have stuff like that by this point.
You should, to be on the fair side,
or to have
the
specific
majors,
skills like that at this point.
the majors and stuff in this game,
The one major problem that this game has with those expectations
Locked and loaded.
is it doesn't teach you enough of the game mechanics to how all of this crap is supposed to function.
It tells you the information in the skills tooltip has not actually left any questions about how a skill should work.
Yeah, but it doesn't give you enough information to really have a good idea about it. And most of the time when you can get bonus actions, a lot of that is up to a roll of the dice or a very situational setup.
I've got it.
No, these bonus moves, there's only 2 classes that really get bonus moves. Well, 3. The Grenadier, once you reach Major, using a grenade or explosive doesn't cost you an act, or costs you only 1 action, and it doesn't end your turn on the first action.
Target disabled. I hope it's
So yeah,
worth it.
you can definitely
You
learn
want to
how
get
use
close to
skills.
that?
Yes, because blades are hard. And critical hit chance.
Fair
Out of
enough.
ammo here.
And
You may
higher
not need
hit
Blade
chance.
Master if those 2 manage to kill him, though, because he's lost his defense.
If you say so.
Yep.
Remember that he loses his defense rating when he turns into a machine.
By the way, Sergeant Johnson survived the mission.
1 alien down.
He also got the
Status
mission-ending kill.
confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Alright. After all of that, you guys are gonna get to enjoy hearing Alister laugh his ass off after watching the saves come for about fucking 10 minutes. It would be good to note to you guys, when I played through this game on Iron Man Legendary and I finally beat it through, you know, the occasional, like, minor bug that would be just a minor annoyance that would, like, end your run on another mission. Like a fucking sectopod getting that glitch where they can't be, like, highlighted or targeted by a fucking EMP or something. Hasn't happened with a sectopod on me, though, so far. It has happened with Andromedons, and it's usually when they died at an Overwatch shot.
The aliens are probably still wondering what hit them. Let's keep it up, Commander.
plenty of corpses, Andromedon
Considering
autopsy.
the limited resources available
finally-
to you, Commander, you have still managed to exceed my expectations. Excellent work.
We finally cleared that goddamn mission out. Jesus.
Alright, Sergeant Johnson, you've earned this. Go into customization.
Sergeant Johannes.
Uh-huh. And then we're gonna change his race. There we go. Perfect. He blends right
Is it me, or is he even blacker now than he was in the actual games? So many people are going to call me racist for asking that, even if I was joking.
That's gonna be the first fucking comment. Somebody's just gonna tag it. 50-30 in the video.
We're making
Racism.
progress against the aliens.
But no,
It
I
sounds
love
like we're
Sergeant
starting
Johnson,
to
and
get the
I'm black,
civilians'
so I could
attention in the
actually do that,
colonies.
alright?
It's in who knows people
I love
out there
Sergeant
need us
Johnson
and
because
want
he's
us to
my
help
favorite
turn this
Halo
thing around.
character. Like,
They have to know there's
He
a
always
reason
has
to
been.
endure all this.
Alright, let's get the intel and then
Avenger
start
plotting new
expanding.
course.
And then we can do the objectives. Once we've finished researching powered armor. Carry on. We have nothing to do with that. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna retrain her to become Blade Master, Shadow Step, Full Assault, basically. All of the upgrades on the right, they just do more than the ones on the left. Well, more of what you need them to do this late in the game.
yeah.
Got a new laser sight.
Strategic resource located.
Alright, so we've gotten that down. Now we only need to go explore 2 tiles,
Setting course for the Australian sector.
and we can get more radio relays down, more intel, and we'll be good to go.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Oh, hey, look, a council mission.
They just keep fucking interrupting you.
Do I really care
Yeah,
about
we
this
get another
council mission?
scientist and some intel out of that. That actually looks pretty worthwhile.
Alright, I guess. It's an Archon, Elite Shield Bearer, Elite Trooper, Heavy
Elite
Mech
Troopers.
Muton, Codex Viper. It's just the right mix of enemies where I can't exactly just focus down one equipment type.
Yeah, I know. They're adapting to your tactics, Troy. Beware.
Well, it's just the
They're
fact that
learning.
they're mixing in Archons with Mutons, and that's a very nasty combination. Because they
That's
both...
obnoxious in general, I feel.
There's a lot of enemies that threaten area of effect attacks. The Elite Trooper grenades you, Heavy Mech grenades you, Mutons grenade you, Codexes, they will grenade you, Vipers, they'll poison you. And all of those are area of effect attacks that cannot be missed.
Setting
Yep.
course for the Brazilian corridor.
Although, on that same note, the attacks on their own are usually not, just one is not enough to kill your soldiers. Injure maybe, but kill no. we've got 12 enemies. Now, if this was a very difficult with 16 enemies, I'd say hell no and just let the VIP take a break from this campaign. Dr. Mihi Hong. Why does that name sound so stereotypical?
It's better than Dr. Ada Wong, because then we'd have another bad Resident Evil reference on our hands.
This is her mother. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. Forgot to change his name.
Avery Johnson.
There we go. We got a hat. We got a hat for Sergeant Johnson. Helmet, hat, ball cap. I guess we'll give him the forwards cap. And for the lower face prop,
pretty similar to what he wore before.
We'll give him a cigar. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. You had your chance to be afraid before you joined my beloved fold.
Alright, so I doubt we're gonna have time to rescue the VIP and stuff. And I'm gonna actually take the flash grenades this time. I would craft another flashbang, but we're fine without the other one. Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's go. So that other pod, there was a way to fully avoid taking damage. And I eventually
We're in the pipe.
figured out the path, but had I been like thinking more, then I could have made more optimal doing something like, I don't know, blast open the wall and try to snipe the objective from a distance. Something like that. But either way, blasting open the wall like that could have resulted in the admin enemies being alerted anyways due to how close they're going to be. Pretty much would have ended up in the same situation from the start.
Let me tell you, that was a really bad situation to be in to begin with. Holy crap.
Well, either way, when you're in a situation where you must take damage, you kill the enemies that are able to inflict the most damage, and you have to study how they behave around mimic beacons. And if you can get the damage low enough to the point where...
confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Where the mimic beacons will not be killed, they have exactly 12 HP. And if you can get their damage that low, then you can throw and not have to worry.
Moving to position.
Heading to that location.
Alright, let's scan, because I have no idea where the enemies are, and we're just walking off the edge of a building.
Copy that.
Move.
Alister, your damn phone is polluting the audio.
What is?
Moving on target location.
Phone. The constant ringing. No more phone calls.
They're not phone calls, they're just text messages.
Well, turn off the vibration, damn.
It's why the tone is so brief.
Hostile targets in sight.
Moving
designated coordinates.
Excuse you.
Indeed. Excuse me. Sorry, folks. Shit.
Follow me, Marines!
Heading to that location.
I'm on the move.
What's this hack? Squad reflexes, reinforcements. We're nearing the end of the campaign.
Huh.
Moving to Overwatch.
I mean, once we research plasma, I'm not sorry, heavy armor, or the highest tier of armor, it's basically over at that point.
The way this man bullies these aliens, that actually surprises me very little.
Not when they get multiple pod activations on me. High ground on the Archon. Feels good when you can get it. When you can get the high ground.
I'll bet it does after damage like that.
When you get the high ground on an Archon and you have the upper hand on a flying unit, elevation wise, it feels great. The rest of this pod will probably eat you right.
And there we go.
He's dead. They're all dead.
Damn. Jesus.
He has more shots
Enemies
ready. Look,
dying.
Guardian just triggered again.
Yes, it did. It just kept triggering on him.
Yeah, that's
That was
specialist.
fucking brutal. He killed the Archon. He killed the other trooper. Good lord, he demolished everything. After the main chain shot that tore that Archon. What was that? I didn't see it.
This looks like the stuff.
Superior magazine in Illyrium core.
Superior magazine's nice. The Illyrium core is going to be useful for more ammo types because you want more Talon rounds anyway.
Yeah, we lost him, but armor-piercing rounds has served pretty well.
Get it together.
It's not. I'm not getting my guaranteed crits anymore.
Yeah, oh god, that's a lot of fucking dudes.
Rare thing that happens is the mech actually moving. When there are no enemies within their line of sight, they will actually move.
Yeah, that was actually kind of shocking to me because that heavy mech moved, and normally they don't ever do that.
Yeah. Well, you got to experience something special today. A moving mech.
Yeah. Typically, they always just kind of plant their feet in Overwatch. Especially if they're aware that an Overwatch is still available to blast them. And you will notice that I believe the heavy mech was the one who got shot by it this time.
It's because nobody was within their line of sight.
Oh. Yeah, it was that weird line of sight mechanic. Which is really useful.
Also, god damn it, I forgot to put the other shotgun laser sight.
You forgot that again?
If I move in this direction towards the enemies, I know that I'm gonna activate another pod, so I ain't gonna. So I'm just gonna move over here.
Moving on target location.
Fair enough.
You see, Codex Snake.
There it is.
So if I would have moved up to engage the enemies would have gotten a shitload of free actions.
We had a really
Hopefully they don't activate from this.
I'm good.
Okay, so I think that this is just barely out of their line of sight. I'm sorry, what were you saying, Alister?
We had a lot of trouble trying to get this thing off the ground, but once we did, man.
What do you mean?
When we were trying to get this LP going.
What's his HP? 10? What's that? I can't count the pips because the screen.
Oh, 9. He has 9 health left.
You're the weakest link. Goodbye.
Damn.
What was this hack again? Oh yes, fucking reflexes. Useless. Okay, so if I go to this one specific tile right here, you can see that there's a pip above the Viper or the Codex's head. So if I jump down right here, I'd be seen.
Yep.
And that would trigger another pod. But if I move just one tile like this in this direction and jump down, I don't get spotted. Ain't it a bitch how that works?
It really is. This is already not a very good situation for you to be in as it is.
No, it's fine. The extra pod didn't activate because I moved literally one tile over to the side.
It's also worth noting, those enemies are going to bear witness to this plasma grenade explosion, and they're not going to be triggered by it.
I'm glad that they aren't. Also, I'm hoping that this mech gets... You know what? No. I'm gonna just make sure that I blow that mech up. I was thinking that I could try and take advantage of the extra distance that plasma grenades can blow stuff up at. But no, I'm just gonna get it.
So tomorrow at around 1:45, I will get a call from a potential job offer.
Got it.
Okay, I'll go.
This mech needs to die or he's gonna shit on us.
There he goes.
I definitely got that one.
No more mech.
And the trooper needs to die, otherwise he's gonna shit on us.
What's over there?
With a grenade. No chance to dodge,
What about the
so
shield?
if it's a hit, it's a kill.
What about the shield bearer?
He needs to die because he's gonna run away and then shit on his allies with a recovery, or I'm sorry, shielding. Wait, is Tinker out of ammo? No, Tinker's got 3 shots left. Alright, so I'm gonna give Tinker an Overwatch so she can kill the Snake and Codex as they come around the corner. And you're gonna murder the crap out of the shield bearer. Go ahead, crit him. That's good enough.
Nope.
I'm alive.
I mean, at this point,
That's your stealth, even.
there's basically no point in preserving the flashbang, but I mean, if I do throw it, it's going to trigger the enemies. So I guess I had better not. I'll just shoot him in the face.
Troy, you just triggered them anyway because now your stealth unit is exposed.
Negative damage.
Oh wait, shit! I forgot about that. See, this is what happens when I'm thinking. But hey, look, we're gonna get a crit.
Well, there goes the Codex. Hard to ask for more than that.
There goes the... That's enemy.
There's the shield bearer dead.
I got it, right?
Snake's
that
probably
Viper
gonna spit poison at those two soldiers that are close together.
I feel kind of weak.
If you have two soldiers within 3 tiles of one another, they're guaranteed to,
I think I need some help.
And that's gravely
spat
wounded, by the way. Even though it's 1 damage, because it was poison damage, both of those soldiers are out for 30+ days. So I'm just kind of rolling with it at this point. Because the enemy HP is so high that
Reloaded.
you just have to take the hits
Rock and roll.
and just deal with the fact that you
over
just
there?
can't use some of your soldiers, and if that means like canceling some of the retaliation missions
guess
this late in
that'll
the
be
game,
okay.
you can afford it.
Gremlin, get on the heels.
Alright, well, I hope that I don't trigger another pod running forward to kill this snake. Those heals are gonna cure the poison. I love it how she was about to flinch and she just went like, no, I will withstand this.
She did too. She took that like a champ.
All right, I'll go.
Not this one.
Love how his angle insta changes when he actually fires the weapon.
Yeah, because he was like, ah, shit, it's 100%, I can't
If
miss
you
this
say
one.
so.
Let's do this. Oh yeah. Menace 1-5, be advised, hostile interceptors are inbound on your current position. Firebrand has a limited window to provide extraction.
One of the biggest annoyances
worth
about
it.
that automatic grave wound with that poison is that it does not take into account if you cure it early or not. Which, if you cured it early in your system, you would not still suffer from...
It does, but you're still gravely wounded. It's just whether you're going to be gravely wounded.
Oh my god! Troy! Troy, you might actually be able to get a turret wreck out of this!
I've already gotten turret wreck.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, we've been looking for this opportunity for forever and a day.
Yeah, we get it once we're at the end of the game.
Ready to rock. I'm on the move.
I was about to say, you son of a bitch, you pathed straight through the venom.
He did?
No, he was about to.
God damn
I'm
it.
trusting you here.
He didn't, but he was about to.
Okay. I was gonna be really mad if he did.
Catch!
Blowing up every part of the building, but the one that the VIP is in. Very carefully, mind you.
Boom!
I think it's about grenade o'clock.
not much of this building
Moving
remaining.
Overwatch.
No, there's really not. Once again, you've shown a massive
Already there.
potential for devastating entire structures.
Here I come.
You see that visual bug right there?
Where?
The codex glitching on the screen?
Oh, that's just their corpse.
No, it's not actually. That normally disappears when that happens. When they die.
Infiltrating access point.
Well, I'm gonna take enemy protocol with this one because insight. Or actually, you know what? I'll take insight. Yeah, you see, look, would have failed.
Yeah, I think that I'm gonna agree on insight now that happened. What the hell? You can hack something else too.
I thought about it for a second. I was like, you know what? It's a 100% chance, and I'm a big fan of those.
Yeah, and the game just validated you for sticking to your guns. By the way,
I guess that'll be okay.
I'm just gonna catch up
Got it
all my
covered.
characters.
Moving Overwatch. Cover now.
okay. So what was that? 2-3 pods of enemies we wiped out at the start? I want to say that was 3.
And this says difficult, so there should
I
be
guess
4
that'll be
pods.
okay.
She can still hack something? What?
We have the package
Oh.
ready to deliver.
Menace 1-5 status confirmed. VIP is in tow. Proceed to the extraction point.
Got her at the halfway marker, so you're on time. Still.
Let's do this.
What's over there?
Hey, Muton, Archon,
Archon
buddy.
and 2 fucking mutons.
My old
God.
friends.
Damn it. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Looks like you've come to see me again. Gonna shoot this ugly ass Muton in the face. Here's my other ranger. Can you get the high ground? Yes, you can, actually.
I don't know.
Here I come.
This is the 4th pod of enemies.
What can I talk about now that is XCOM related in order to try and fill this gap? Or maybe even that isn't, it won't cause a flame war. Damn. Can you feel it? The pain of your butt cheeks suffering.
Did you just say, can you feel the pain of your butt cheeks flapping?
No, I said, can you feel the pain of your butt cheeks aflame, actually. But that was pretty close.
And just imagine, like, somebody's butt just, like, doing claps like it's supposed to be, like, a pair of, I don't know, casual bongos or something like that.
Oh my god, all I could picture is the apes from the George of the Jungle live action movie using each other's asses for bongo drums now.
Right, so that grenade didn't quite kill that muton like I wanted it to, so I'm gonna actually just...
Close.
I'm getting
Was
in
that a
close
grenade?
to
I
killing
thought
him.
you shot a rocket.
Move, move, move.
And let's get this mimic beacon out.
Casual bongos. God damn it, man.
Yeah, there we go. Go for the mimic beacon. And run, VIP! Run and flee! Flee and be free! The enemies will surpass you.
Flee for your life!
Yes, 2 hits.
What do you do?
And there we go. Aw. The second one you can't dodge because it's 100. We should
Sit there and fucking roar at me. How dare you roar at me? Also, eat this.
One down, thousands to go. My ammo's running low.
If he gets a crit, he dies. He lives.
That was still pretty good damage. You have another chance to finish him off here. I would go for it.
Well, yeah, you have to go for that and extraction. So. I'm not worried about getting shitted on by the mutons because of the mimic.
Yeah.
Enemy eliminated.
There we go. All right.
Hopefully,
Another
he
Archon
decides that he's not gonna grenade. He's gonna go for the shot.
They're on the move.
Yeah, he's going for the gunshot. As you can see, the muton's gun damage is nowhere near their... It's actually about the same as their grenade damage.
Getting a little too warm.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's about as powerful as their grenade. Oh, great! More reinforcements.
-15, we're picking up an enemy transport inbound on your current position.
Let's move already.
I should have moved closer to make that a 100% chance, but I wanted to get greedy with
Some more?
movement tiles. And we're just gonna have the
You
VIP
need the
sprint.
movement tiles. Let's be real here.
But there's no reason for me to. I've got 5 more turns, and there are no more pods on this map, other than the reinforcements that are coming in right now.
I'm going.
You say so.
Keep in mind, folks, that came from a man who was intelligent as hell in terms of that thought process, but also pictured casual butt bongos.
Title of the video XCOM 2 Part 14, or 13, I've lost count, Casual Butt Bongo.
You should make that the title. That would probably go viral.
You just imagine the crab rave theme.
Oh god.
Get the
We didn't
bongo
get enough
cat
ammo to
go with
kill
it.
all these things.
Die.
Aww.
Damn it.
Everybody else who takes the shot is boosted accuracy. This is why I
Death.
like advanced scopes.
Mortal injury. Why did that mech not move? That's not a heavy mech, is it?
No, it's not.
Why didn't he move?
Because he's afraid.
Because he's a
All
giggity
right,
biggity
I'll go.
bitch.
Free reload.
Back in.
Shotgun in face.
And it was a 69% chance of critting.
There you go.
I'm not even gonna bother with that Advent Trooper. Oh hey, look, I've got a major now.
Launching.
That's how little that man means to you. And she got a promotion from that.
Moving out. 10-4.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. She actually had her promotion from the kill assists she just got a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Move your ass!
That just confirmed the
Move your ass!
Alright, no more
Menace
action
1-5,
left.
hostile interceptors are on high-speed approach. Your window for extraction is closing. Had a note. Roll out. Evac confirmed.
Ready to begin.
Packing it
Who's the
in.
man? You are.
The VIP extracts last.
IP is secure.
Status confirmed.
You asshole. What are we at for video time?
1 hour and 27 minutes.
Okay. I ask because I want to make sure we don't have another random cutoff.
Yeah.
Again, a very well executed mission. Not really anything you could have done better.
I could have avoided being poisoned in the first place. And not, like, alerted that enemy pod, because I forgot about it. Go drunk your home, Alister. Salvo, nice. So, this is one of my favorite abilities with Grenadier, and it's what allows them to inflict extraordinary amounts of damage. So, launching grenades or throwing grenades with your first action doesn't end your turn. So they can throw a grenade, expose an enemy, and then use chain shot and shoot them twice to do a double crit. Hail of Bullets uses 3 ammo, and it's a 100% chance to hit the enemy. What Hail of Bullets doesn't tell you, though, is that because it's a unique ability, there's no chance of getting a crit.
So you really don't have a real neat reason, rhyme, or need to be using it.
You do. It's guaranteed damage, Alister.
Hey, look, they're only wounded. They're not even gravely. I guess if you cure the poison in time, it actually takes the gravely off.
No, it's because the medical facility
Commander.
higher tiers of armor. Higher tiers of armor reduce the wound timer for everything.
Oh.
See? The advanced
Shanghai,
workers
Hong
have-
Kong, egg foo young. Fortune cookie, always wrong. No one's gonna get that reference.
Alright, so we're gonna take Thomas out of here and station her in the Advanced Warfare Center. 2 soldiers recovering from poison. Power armor, we'll research that in 6 days. Wow, we really need that.
Avenger plotting new course.
Resistance informant?
Yep, it reduces the retaliation counter by 2 weeks. Enemy unknown. Finally, the fucking
And here's our
chrysalids.
first chrysalid mission.
But before we do that,
Work
how many
is
more
well
days?
underway, Commander.
2 days? 2 days to research that?
What, the facility lead?
No. The
The
Advent
turret
turret breakdown.
I've started to wonder how the Advent administration views our current band of renegades. Do they see us as an actual threat, or more of a nuisance?
Given the shit that they've been sending at us at this point, I'd have to say it's the former. You don't send Andromedons and Codexes and Archons after a mere nuisance.
Heavy mech, elite shield bearer, elite trooper, advanced officer. So I think we're actually going to take fire. We're going to take dragon rounds on
Setting
this one.
course for the Mexican regional.
We're definitely
track.
going to be running into chrysalids this time around.
Yes. We don't need that. And we're gonna remove this gun.
Gun, he says.
Give this the gun to our other character. Because I forgot to fucking rename it. Name it Overkill. Superior expanded magazine now. There we go. I think the name Overkill is appropriate, considering that this guy fires like 4 or 5 shots a turn. You know, actually, considering that, we should probably switch these guys' weapons around so he actually uses way more ammo than our major right now.
That's true.
Where's our other grenadier?
In the medical ward. Probably.
Alright, so here's the deal. Here's the wrap. Okay, got this, Alister. We're gonna be taking dragon ammo on our grenadiers.
Dragon ammo on the grenadiers.
Bastards on fire, they're gonna burn. When they burn, we can make a bunch of jokes about grilling food. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm tired.
I got a better one.
What?
We gotta burn these bugs the fuck out, because if we don't, it's gonna be another whiskey outpost situation, and we ain't having that.
Right.
There's your obligatory Starship Troopers reference, everyone. You're welcome.
Okay, yeah, a specialist is. So we have the other specialist with his scanning protocol. We're gonna keep armor-piercing rounds on our specialists because they will run into the mech. Sorry. Yawning. Oh man. All these long nights of uploading. I guess when we get done playing this time, the video's just gonna edit, upload, and publish itself while we all take a break and have fun after playing video games all day. Now, it says here I'm gonna take this, and we're gonna give you battle scanners. And you are just going to be alright with what you've got. I can't remember if it said a codex. Did it say a codex was on this mission, Alister? Alister? Yeah, I think we're good with this. Or, you know what? Wait a minute. This is a sergeant and lieutenant. Their aim is going to be pretty low, right? Fuck it. Tracker ammo. And we'll save the, we'll use the flame ammo on the other characters. And as for the heavy mech, we'll just deal with them. When we light a chrysalid on fire, they're unable to actually use their melee attack. They just burn. So that's what's so good about it. Alright. Geared up, ready to go. Alister is missing, but we're about to do this.
One of our contacts in the Resistance says Advent peacekeepers have been spotted conducting a sweep near an outpost in this area. The aliens won't hesitate to kill anyone they find, so we're heading in to protect as many people as we can. Secure the camp and eliminate all hostile forces. Menace 1-5, hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one. Rolling. These chrysalids seem a little smaller than I remember. Then again, it was never really precise we had to worry about. Seems doable.
Alright, let's move up. And let's use our shotgunner and take out some of these enemies.
What's over there?
Alright, one down.
Okay, so I got one.
Move up with our grenadier.
Position confirmed.
Alright, we're gonna take Sergeant Johnson, try to beat up some kills here, so we can get hollow targeting on him. If we can get 2 grenadiers with hollow targeting, that'd be really nice. We need to feed him some kills.
Overwatch! Come get some! On Overwatch.
Oh, no you don't. We're using scanning protocol next turn. We will not let that bastard just burrow down and fuck with us. Also, haha, you missed a shot. Oh, they get to take it. Hello, Alister.
Howdy. More unnecessary murder and violence.
Make sure your phone is off.
Well, I set it to vibrate, so you won't hear anything from it.
That's what we've been hearing this whole time.
The vibrations?
Yes. That's what I was talking about with the
target.
and whatnot. And this is why you have a Blade Master for your chrysalid missions. Because if you look at the massive range in which these enemies are able to move from, you can see why that you'd want to defend your characters with Blade Masters, because otherwise, these chrysalids would be jumping all over you like white girls on NBA basketball players.
That's quite a way to put it.
Yes. Yes, it is. You want me to make a Taylor Swift meme joke?
I mean, if you feel like you need to.
Something in the ground here.
Ah!
There were 3 of them. No, there was one and then there was a faceless.
Wow,
let's go, let's
really
go,
weird
rolling.
sliding camera angle. But, okay.
Yeah, I know.
We need to get another specialist that's ranked up as well, so.
Really?
He dodged it. He dodged a 98% hit. Now this
He's
goes
on
back
fire right now, though.
Yeah, so you can't really melee attack.
I was gonna say, he can't do anything because he's on fire, right?
Yeah.
Going in.
So there's no reason for you to pay him any mind right now.
No, I'm going to fucking kill him. That's playing with your food, Alister.
No, it's not. It's called reallocating your resources towards killing what can actually threaten you. I.e., not him right now.
He's the only one in range, and I've got 2 blade
Make
masters.
them count.
He's not the only one in range. You got an enemy right over there. Look.
Chrysalid can sprint on doing a melee attack, but their mobility is only 15, which means they'd have to go max move distance. The only person that he can move towards is this Grenadier. They can melee on a sprint like our Rangers, though.
Okay, I'll go.
I decided to equip double aim boosters for this mission on my Grenadiers.
That won't do it.
Because, you know, their aim would be like 75, 70. I'd like that to be in the 80s.
I mean, it makes sense to me.
Roger that.
Dodged it. But both the
That's the
specialists
second-
have burning ammo.
He's still got lit on fire, though. That is the second shot in a row that thing is dodged, by the way.
Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do.
Let's do this.
Right here. Turtle the fuck up.
Digging in.
That enemy is on fire. Why are you even bothering with that? Now he can't melee.
Is it clear?
I wanna make sure.
Fair enough.
And these enemies will
One
unburrow
down,
from beyond
1,000 to
visual
go.
distance and then hit you with an ambush.
Yeah, they do that a lot. Chrysalids love to do that.
And that's exactly why I have my Blade Masters in front of the rest of my group. Now, if you have a fusion blade, it'll light them on fire. But right now, we only have arc blades.
I hate think I go out like this.
There's another faceless. Looks like you found them both.
I found the faceless earlier with the scanning.
Yeah, I thought you only found... Or no, that is the one we found with scanning. Never mind.
Alright, I'm gonna go
I
here
hope it's worth it.
and murder the crap out of it. Good job. Damage so high you don't even see the numbers.
Weapons burning ammo.
There was literally
you want
nothing
my-
we could have done about losing concealment, but I'm perfectly fine
Tired of
with that,
waiting around.
considering we got a Blade Master proc out of it.
I'm glad to see the Resistance has their new recruits training. They need to be prepared for the next Advent sweep of this area.
I'm not sure if we scanned this civilian right here, so I'm gonna make sure at least one tile of scan touches him.
Well, you've also exposed another enemy pod doing this. And the other faceless on the map.
There are no more faces.
Now you can... Yep, now you can trust all the civilians. Is that not refreshing?
My neck itches.
Whatever you say.
And yes, yes it is.
I'm trusting you here. Moving on target location.
I'm on it.
Overwatch. Scanning.
This is a free reload on this gun, so
Stay
I'm not
sharp,
gonna reload it
everyone.
yet.
Not until you're out, anyway. Game?
The enemies are moving around.
Yeah, I know. It just normally doesn't take that long.
Sunny Kim was killed.
Damn!
We're losing civilians left and right, Commander.
Is that really necessary?
We need to get these people out of here.
Yes, yes it is. That was a sprint those enemies just did. They just moved greater than their normal walking distance. So that's 2 actions, and because they spotted us, they get another move. So that's 3 actions in a turn. Totally fair. I say that as he gets critically hit and killed.
Kill confirmed.
Kill confirmed. Wait, excuse me, Mr. Faceless, but I think you skipped a couple of movement tiles.
He's also on fire, so he is now no longer a threat.
Don't give a fuck.
And now he is
Killed
dead.
him.
So it hardly matters.
Did you see that one?
And Alister, I don't think that being on fire for a Faceless will stop their attack. I know it stops it for Advent Stun Lancers, for sure. Oh, for a second I thought you froze. I was about to say, no!
Fire in the hole!
Fuck! He says, great tits ahoy. Made that adventure. Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I'm going.
Alright, so where's Sergeant
You're
Johnson?
safe. Now get out of here.
Go, go, go! Weapons check, Marines.
Gotta come.
Weapons check, Marines. I guess that's code for I'm out of ammo.
Move into position. Affirmative.
Oh, son of a fucking... You saw that, right?
Come get some. Affirmative. Covering
I
north.
hope a chrysalid doesn't unburrow.
Tell my kids
Ah. Did you hear what he said when he died? God damn.
Let's do this. Orders confirmed. Moving out. I'm going. Seems doable.
You know, a mistake a lot of people make is they see the interaction when you walk towards a civilian, touch them and rescue them. So that
What's
the
over there?
people try to do that and rescue all the civilians, when that's actually just costing them
On
more
Overwatch.
time, making it harder.
Moving to Overwatch. Scan.
Yeah.
Moving
I
to
would
Overwatch.
reload, but that means spending another turn not... Oh. This is a free reload, so... That means spending another turn not advancing towards the enemy.
Piece of me!
And this is why we Overwatch. Because even though we could have reloaded our magazine, there's no point in reloading if you're not going to expend that ammo in the first place.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So, unless you plan on expending all of the shots that you have left, or you don't have enough shots left to get the job done that you're going to get done, then don't reload. You're wasting time. I was about to say, somebody hit something.
Negative damage. Armor.
For God's sakes, please.
There we go.
A lot of
that's
those
better.
are really bad shots. There we go. Finally,
Our
damn.
target. Minimal damage. Got
Are you
the
fucking
advent
kidding
here.
me?
Oh,
They both patrol.
rude.
And if we run forward,
It's actually,
we might trigger a bunch of fucking chrysalids and shit.
it's actually also much more beneficial to you to not rescue a bunch of the civilians because every civilian that they kill on their side means that they have to come over to your side of the map in order to kill more. And if you keep them alive, the ones that are at the far corner, they're more likely to try and come towards you as you make your way through and clean out their assault units.
Still, that's... I hate multiple enemy pod triggers. Alright. So, hold on. I'm gonna cut this here so I'm not busy thinking about shit. And then start the next part.
Okay.